Millions the world over used to crowd into cinemas like this to see their favourite stars in the latest film from Hollywood. And in those days, no star was bigger than Errol Flynn. Errol Flynn's natural charm, his good looks, and pretty wicked sense of adventure helped make him one of Hollywood's great screen lovers, the swashbuckling star of such films as Captain Blood, Seahawk, and Robin Hood. Even to this day, especially in his homeland of Australia, people still tell stories about Errol Flynn. He was famous, or infamous if you happen to be the mother of the girl in question, but most of these tales are pretty tall because they were so often started and spread by Errol himself. From first to last, Errol Flynn was always controversial.
As idle as a painted ship upon a painted ocean. I want to be buried at sea. And on a tree at the water's edge, I'll have a little plaque. Errol Flynn, Australian. Worthy descendant of Fletcher Christian. Lived hard, spent hard, behaved as he damn well liked.
Stop talking about dying, damn you. If you died, I'd die, and I don't want to.
Ah, little Twinkie. If only you'd been around when I was your age. What a life that would have been. What a life!
Put me down, you lug! Put me down!
Well, what do you reckon?
Congratulations.
Thanks, Irene.
Never thought anyone would catch you, Flinny.
Oh, anyone would be so crazy.
There. Proof positive I'm crackers.
Well, it's only an engagement. She hasn't got me inside the church yet.
Whatever you're going to live on.
Well, dreams, Irene, my girl, dreams. For we are such stuff as dreams are made on.
Oh, bravo!
Never a dull moment with you, Flynn. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, Coop. You'll be best man, of course.
My pleasure, old chap.
Scotty? Oh, what does your papa say about this?
He doesn't know yet.
Oh, I see.
For the time being, it's our secret.
Oh, well done, Scott.
Shot, Flinny.
Good shot.
Who is that young man? Flynn. Errol Flynn.
He's a friend of mine. From Tasmania.
Ta-da! Bye, Errol. Isn't he a dream? He's the first man I've ever really wanted. It's true. He's not like all the others. Apart from being gorgeous, he's intelligent and amusing. He's got red-hot blood in his veins.
And no money in his pocket. Scotty, he's got a terrible reputation. And he's hardly one of us. Aren't you biting off more than you can chew?
Absolutely.
Make yourselves at home. As usual.
I'm wax sport. Nice of you to put me up.
You're going to have to scrub up a bit better if you want to make an impression on her father, you know. She's the apple of his eye.
You got that whiskey manion, your sozzled mother's boy?
Errol, Scotty's used to a certain style.
I'm skint, old man. The ring fair cleaned me out. Anyway, who needs money when you've got love?
I'll find you another job.
Work's a waste of Errol's talents.
You say the stupidest things sometimes, Mannion.
Steady on there, Coop.
I'm serious, Errol. You're going to have to do something. Or what about biting your family?
We're not all gifted with wealthy parents. Are we, Mannion, old son?
No fear.
See?
Charm's not enough these days, Errol.
Give it a break, there's a chum. Anyway, Mother hates me. I was a neglected child, very sad. Well, boys, to the future.
Where's Cooper Smith?
He's got an invitation. He's bona fide, remember?
Errol, I don't want to go in. You go.
Nonsense. You'll have a lovely time.
What if a father sees us?
You'll do fine. Remember, he's my future father-in-law. Come along, dear.
It's jolly decent of your father to give me such a welcome, Miss Scotch Demary. It's nothing like I expected, actually.
Whatever did you expect, Lieutenant? It would all be swinging from the trees.
Oh, rather.
Well, I'll let you into a little secret. We do.
But only on full moons.
Anything wrong, Miss Scotch Demary?
Will you please excuse me for a moment? I just have to swing up to a higher branch for a few moments.
I love you, Scotty.
Say it again.
I love you. I need you, my love. I need you. Let's not disappoint Daddy just yet.
Father? Mother dear, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Errol Flynn.
Ma'am? Very pleased to meet you, sir.
Do join us, Mr. Flynn.
And what's your connection here, Flynn?
I went to school with the guest of honor.
Oh, jolly good. Tell me about your family.
Well, my father's the professor of biology at the University of Tasmania, but he's based here at the moment. He's organizing one of his trips down the Antarctic. He's quite an explorer, is the old father.
Professor? It's an odd sort of job for a chap. Not much future in that, eh? Not much past, either.
Well, sir, if it's past you're interested in, I'm sure you've heard of my most noted ancestor, Fletcher Christian.
Who's that again?
Fletcher Christian, Dad. You know, the man who led the mutiny on the Bounty against Captain Bligh.
And you're proud of that, Flynn?
Certainly.
How exciting.
Ah, I've got you now, Flynn. You were the one who was a dab-hand at tennis from New Zealand or somewhere.
I play to win, sir.
Don't we all, Flynn? Don't we all?
Well, I remember the face, but the name... It's Errol, isn't it? Errol Rat.
We're alike, you and me. But unlike you, my dearest, I knew if I wanted to go on being me, I'd have to hitch my star to something substantial. So I married money. There's more to happiness than that, of course, but I'm eating my cake and having it too.
Lucky gnats.
Yeah, lucky gnats. Mostly. Do you love this girl?
I'd be mad not to. She's beautiful.
And rich.
And rich and clever.
You do love her. You do. Well, what do you know? You keep keep hold of her, Errol. She could be your salvation. Otherwise, my pretty, we both know what you'll end up doing for the rest of your life.
Open up! Police here! We've got a warrant! Break the door down, men! I've been thinking, old sport. I'm gonna make a go of this engagement business. So I reckon you can fix me up with that job.
Hier. Reward for Errol Flynn.
Got anything a bit more challenging, old sport?
Don't be impassioned, Flynn. Flynn, get your feet off that desk.
To hell with the 9 to 5 routine. That's not for me. One day, Coop, I'm gonna sail all the way up to China. And when I'm there, I'm gonna live like a Spartan. That's the only way. I'll be able to find out what life's got to teach by driving it into a corner. And if it's mean, I'll know its meanness. But if it's sublime, I'll know it by experience. Because, old sport, when I come to die, I want to know I've lived. New Guinea's no place for a white girl. We've been through this already. Look, I'll be back in no time. Rich as Croesus. How do I look?
You're a perfect shit.
Can I take this up there with me? As a keepsake?
I suppose so. Hang on. My father gave me this. And don't lose it. There. And what do I get to keep?
All my love.
That's enough, you two. The champagne is getting warm and the ship is waiting.
Ready? Do I look the part?
My God. I wish I was coming with you.
Well, the boat hasn't sailed yet, old sport. To adventure!
Great future here, Flinny. The trial period only lasts a couple of months. Get yourself a couple of years' experience, and your boss ski out with your own district. Mrs. Stubbs loves it here, don't you, dear?
I beg your... Oh, yes. Yes.
I mean, how in Australia would we get a place like this? Let alone servants.
Well, servants, eh? My mother would be jealous.
Mind you, you spend half your time chasing after them. The minute your back's turned, they're lying in the sun. You see, left to them, this country will never amount to anything. That's why we're here. You can get a lot of satisfaction from your work. It's of national importance, isn't it, dear? Well, Flinny, I feel certain we can say the job's yours.
Oh, thank you, sir. You won't regret it.
Call me Bill. You keep your eyes off him, you hear? He's too young for you.
Age never stops you. Or colour.
Finney! We'll go to the Bird of Paradise. Don't get bothered by the bloody women there.
The black women, it depends. They cost. The white women are free, if you are discreet.
Well, I know that much, sport. What's a good price?
To rent or to buy?
Both. Full house.
A couple of duck to rent, a couple of pigs to buy. Anyway, Flynn, you can't afford it. You are losing your share.
What will you give me for this? Solid gold.
Watch the little runt, Flinny. He's a crook like all chinks.
Ah, he seems a decent sort of a cove to me, Stubbsy. Here.
Two quid.
You old crook. A fiver.
Done.
That's it, Tiger. Cleaner than clean. Come and have a look, ladies. Before and after. Well, come on, I won't bite. Soap. It's called soap. You make it out of coconut oil. Now, the whole idea of soap is to make yourself clean, so you can get dirty again, so you can clean yourself up and so on. Well, it's the government's idea, not mine. Now, youngster, let's see where else we can scrub up. See? Dearest Scotty. Whiter than snow. You should see me, my darling. I'm a patrol officer with a fine uniform, in charge of thousands of natives. I've been up country the past 2 weeks, teaching them about the finer points of Western civilization, about democracy and all that. By the way, had a tussle with a crocodile last week. I won. I was quite a hero with the local blacks who love eating croc steaks. I miss you, my love, though you are forever in my dreams. I think of you all the time.
Mr. Flynn.
Good morning, Mrs. Stubbs.
Good morning. That's enough, Pius.
I was looking for Bill.
Oh, he's around somewhere, I suppose. In town, maybe.
Oh.
Are you enjoying New Guinea, Mr. Flynn?
Oh, you bet I am. I don't much like working for a living, but it's pretty good up here. The blacks do all the work, and we just sit around and give orders.
Oh. Well, that's very nice, but I'm sure giving orders can keep you very busy.
Terribly busy.
Life shouldn't be all work and no play, Errol.
Hey. Thanks, Asim. You're a white man.
True. A bloody fate worse than death.
Flynn.
Hey, Stubbsy.
You're sacked.
Beg yours, old sport?
You know why?
Hey, Flinny, have you been flirting with his wife?
I never went near the lady.
He's touchy about her reputation.
I'm pretty touchy about mine, sport. Well, if I'm guilty, I might as well commit the crime.
Where are you going?
Up to the mountains. Find some gold, get rich.
You're mad. Well, if the blacks don't get you, the mosquitoes will. Or the snakes.
Then I'll come back and take you away from all this.
Guilty as accused, Your Honor. Now, sport, let's get serious about this gold dig idea.
Oh, not good yet. I mean, not good. But me go to tumble here. No, master. Puk is stop here. Crocodile. Crocodile is stop.
Yeah, you know, like you.
No, God. Crocodile is stop, master.
I'm working one in something, no? I'm London thing. Look at
me. Look at master here. By Puk by kiss him. Hurry up, now. Quick time. And by Puk kiss him, you. Hurry up, quick time now, master. I must you long through ya. I'm long through, master. Hey, master, you long through ya.
Careful! That's my fortune you're dropping there, chum.
No, master. That girl, she promised to tuck him down. You look.
Who are those women? His granddaughters?
No, master. Why?
A greedy old bugger. How much is he paying a father?
2 pigs, master.
I'll pay 3 pigs. 2 blankets, a mirror and an axe. Can you fix it, Sangar? Sangar, that's an order.
Yes, master.
You lot have got the right idea about marriage, Peru. One man, lots of wives. Well, not like us. Mired in what we think is love. Then, in each other's pockets. Day in, day out for the rest of our lives. When I was a kid in Tasmania, it seemed to rain all the time. I used to sit at the window, desperate for it to stop so I could get out. It was like waiting for life to start, and it never did. What you see now is what you get. Not too grand, is it? A pity you weren't there then, too. Hey. Here. Cheerio, old sport.
A long way you gone now. You pull on come walk for some La Pumeria. Rausum Hambo na kiss them up get something I go quick. My papa go long way yet now. This one, take him down. Get that Sangha, smart lad, will you?
Sangha, tell them we come in peace.
Yes, master, but they don't.
And Ungawa to you, sport.
We go, master. He's pretty angry. You take his girl.
Is that all? Come on, Sangha, let's get out of here. Calm down, old-timer. We were just leaving. What about my 3 pigs, you thieving old bugger?
And here. You all right, master?
And when the ammo ran out, I just yelled my lungs out and ran straight for the bloke with the most feathers on his head. When he got the fright of his life, seeing this mad white fella running towards him, and he started to run. But I brought the bugger down in a rugby tackle, fair and square. That's when some Kanak got me in the foot. Why, if it isn't District Officer Stubbs. A very good evening to you, sir.
Oh, cut the bull, Flynn. I've got a warrant here. You're under arrest for manslaughter.
He's bloody drunk.
Malaria.
I'll get you, you bastard.
Sorry.
Stay a bit. I haven't forgotten my promise, you know.
Dear Errol, I hope you'll understand, but since you've gone, I've had second thoughts about our engagement and have decided to call it off. Since only a couple of our friends ever knew, there hasn't been any fuss. In point of fact, I've met someone else. So, it's goodbye.
Don't worry. I'm getting you the best law in the territory.
I'm defending myself, Asim. Thanks all the same.
Errol, this is serious. It's manslaughter. The administration want to make an example of you.
Just bring me the relevant books. There's a sport and a razor.
You are crazy. They will do you. You will be locked up for 10 years.
Oh, dear, Flinny. What have you got yourself into this time?
The defendant may step forward. As you are defending yourself, you have the right to make an unsworn statement, if you so desire.
I so desire, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
If it please...
Take your time. Don't rush.
Well, thank you, sir. The prosecution, in its desperate bid to find a scapegoat, has presented an entirely false picture of me. They have painted me as a typically wild predator up from Australia, merely out to feather my own nest by running roughshod over the natives.
You'll be in good company here. Calm down, calm down.
I have nothing to be ashamed of in my work up here. As proof of that, you've heard the evidence of my head bearer, who is as upstanding a man as you'd find anywhere. Your Honor, I'm accused of manslaughter. But I submit that the Crown's case lacks, on every count, the facts which constitute this alleged offense.
Ah, so that's it.
Sir, as evidence, they have produced nothing more than hearsay. But most important, Your Honor, where is the body of the man I'm said to have killed?
He's probably eaten him.
That's enough of that. Pray continue, Mr. Flynn.
As matters stand, the prosecution has offered neither a motive nor hard evidence, and no body exists. There are no facts which constitute the alleged offense, Your Honor. No corpus delicti whatsoever. Your Honor, I submit that I'm a decent man who stands falsely accused. Justice can be done, and will only be seen to be done, sir, by finding me not guilty and setting me free.
Here's to Flinny!
Well, it's District Officer Stubbs. Come to congratulate me.
I got news for you, Flynn.
And what might that be, old boy?
You're leaving New Guinea. Day after tomorrow, as a matter of fact. On the MacDouey. Official.
Well, say ta-ta to the missus for me. Cheers.
What's that?
Penis cover. Well, everyone drinks out of them in New Guinea.
What about germs?
I avoid them, Coop. Germs, married women, and work.
Mate, we've got to find you a job you like.
Did you see any crocodiles?
Swam with them every second day. They're everywhere.
Maybe you can try modelling. Or acting, even. Cooper Smith, what about those film friends of yours? Well, Errol could do that.
I suppose. Charlie and Elsa Chevelle, they're making a film about Bligh and the Bounty.
Well, the Bounty, eh? And I'm a descendant of Fletcher Christian.
You're such a mad bugger, Flinny. You should try out for it.
Well, I'll try anything once.
I think that role's already cast.
How final?
They've got some actor from Melbourne, John something or other.
Well, never heard of him. Nothing's final till you've breathed your last.
I'll see what I can do.
That's the spirit. How's Scotty?
She and George White are talking of getting engaged.
We'll see about that.
Out. 30-15. Sorry, Peggy, darling. Must be losing my touch.
What the hell do you mean by that letter, Scotty?
What's going on, Peggy?
I love you. I never stopped loving you. Each night, no matter where I was in that godforsaken place.
Come on, darling.
In the jungle, being eaten alive by ruddy mosquitoes, fighting crocodiles and the natives. One thought kept me going.
Peggy, really?
Just one thought. That you loved me. I couldn't have done it without that.
Darling, don't let him put you off your game.
I was doing it all for you. Or for us.
Fault.
Scotty, I really do love you. What more can I say to convince you?
A good performance, Errol, I'll give you that. But you're too late. George and I have already made plans.
But you can't marry him. He's desiccated. He's just a fillet of a man. You're larger than life, Scotty. You're too zestful. We're made for each other.
Stop the flattery, Errol. It cuts no ice. You cleared out on me. What's wrong?
I need you, Scotty. I love you.
Oh, Errol? I need my head read. Don't you ever clear out on me again.
John Hampden to see the Chevelles?
Hello, I'm John Hampden.
Good gracious. You look so different without your makeup and costume.
Oh, well, theatre so transforms one, dear lady. It's so much larger than life.
Well, yes. When did you arrive?
Oh, not an hour ago, ma'am. I'm keen to make a start. Perhaps we could deal with the contract first, and then we can begin with our real work.
My, we are keen. Sign here and here. I'm absolutely amazed. You look so much more handsome off stage. You'll be perfect for the role. Errol Flynn? I thought your name was John Hampden.
Oh, that's my stage name.
Ah, Flynn. My daughter is indisposed, but please sit down. I want a short word with you.
Oh, thank you.
I won't beat about the bush, Flynn. I'm given to understand that my daughter and you have been conducting a secret liaison. I'd like to read from this report by a private detective.
Not private for long, I expect.
You never attended school in England, Flynn. The only schools you attended were in Australia, and they were all the poorer for it, quite literally the poorer. You were caught fornicating with the daughter of a domestic at the Sydney Church of England Grammar School just when the headmaster was about to expel you for theft. Every school you've been to has been forced to expel you.
You're lucky you're her father.
And you're unlucky I am. Your father has no money and is reputed to be a lecher with his female students, and your mother allegedly has a constant stream of men even when your father is home from his wasteful meanderings in Antarctica.
I wouldn't read on. Not if you value your scone, old sport.
You'd strike me, no matter the consequences.
Yes?
You're a scoundrel, Flynn. I'd warn you to keep away from my daughter, but that would be wasting my breath. However, I doubt she'll see you again because I intend showing her this. Goodbye, Flynn. Better luck next time.
Nothing. Why?
Oh, don't give me that. Errol, will you stand still for just 1 minute? Look, whatever he said, just don't take any notice. I love you. Turn your eyes, I love you.
Let's go disappoint Daddy.
That's it. Now, there'll be a group of about 20 sailors cheering you on. You turn and address them.
Men, I will carry you and land you wherever you please. I desire none to stay with me. I have only one favor to beg. You grant me the bounty. Make fast the foresail and leave me to run before the wind. Don't worry, sport. I'm getting there. I have done such an act that I cannot stay in Tahiti.
Try it again, Errol. Try to be the character. Think you are him.
No worries, sport. I'm a blood descendant, remember? When this plan of mine works out, I'll be able to leave Australia. Being the star of a film will be my passport.
You'll be the toast of Hollywood. You're not exactly a star yet, Errol.
Bet you a tenner I will be.
Oh, you haven't even got a tenner.
You'll be rolling in them soon.
Errol, what about you and Scotty?
I'll send for her from Hollywood. Coop?
Yes?
What do you really think about me? Tell me honestly.
I'm not so sure I look my best with a black eye, old bean.
too if you don't.
Be serious, there's a chum.
I am.
I'm surprised you want to know. I've never found you vain, but seeing as you ask, you have so much charm, you're dangerous. You're daring to the point of loss of life and limb. You're arrogant, and no one knows which way you'll jump next. You least of all. You have a fatal attraction for almost every woman you meet. You're a wild man, Errol. You're the sort of man every man wishes he had the courage to be.
So, what's to become of me?
Well, that's obvious, my dear Errol. You're sure to die young. The only question is whether it'll be at the end of a bottle, a woman, or a rope.
Men! Grant me the bounty. Make fast the foresail and leave me to run before the wind. I have done such an act that I cannot stay in Tahiti. And I'll never live to be carried home, a disgrace to my family.
Go where you will, Mr. Christian. We shall never leave you.
I'm sure the film will be perfectly dreadful, my darling, but you'll be a triumph. You'll look absolutely delicious. You'll be a star.
I'm going to make a go of this film business, Scotty. I'm going to Hollywood.
Well, I'm coming too. You're not leaving me out this time.
Alone, Scotty. Alone.
So, truth time at long last. I wondered if we'd ever get to it.
At long last. It was fun.
Yes, lots of fun.
I don't deserve you.
What about me? I love you.
I'd break your heart before long.
Yes, I expect you would. My father showed me. It doesn't make any difference.
Well, now you know all about me. So, it's goodbye.
God, you're a fool, though. Why on earth do you think you were so attractive in the first place?
You'll thank me for this one day.